Shildig, hello and welcome to my channel. It is currently Thursday the 4th of February. It is 1 degree, it is cold and it is windy. So today I just wanted to do a quick video to show you some of the wonderful places that I have around me. I live in Kilshorn, a tiny little village on the northwest coast of Scotland. So I'm just going to highlight a few of the lovely places that we have to visit. So we obviously can visit these places whenever we want, which is fantastic. So just to show you, if you come up to visit one day soon when the lockdown is over, so it'll give you a bit of history and some information on the gorgeous places that we have around this area. So I'll show you a little map of where I live. So I'll pop a little picture around here, or maybe here somewhere, so that'll give you some idea of just whereabouts in Scotland we live. So without further ado, I will get on with it. I hope you like the fact that I'm matching my lamp today, all carefully coordinated. Anyway, have a lovely day and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. So this is Larcarren, the village that we moved to February the 17th, 2019. We lived opposite the loch. It has a wonderful shop called Larcarren Weavers, so it does traditional tartan, coats, jumpers, amazing gifts, some lovely places to eat in Larcarren. The bistros is fantastic. So it's just a lovely place to visit, a very quaint little village to sit and chill. This is Kilshorn, this is where I live. It's made up of several small settlements called Sanachan, Torredon, Courthill, Achintrád, Ardaric and Runasol. We've got a lovely little gift shop, an award-winning seafood bar called the Kilshorn Seafood Bar, and of course we've got the Kilshorn selfie box where you can go in and take a picture of yourself, obviously there. And there's also a song called the Kilshorn Commandos by somebody called Gordon Menzies, so you can take a look at that on YouTube if you like. So yeah, this is where I live, the lovely village of Kilshorn. This is the Blachnabar, which I can see from my garden. It's a whopping 2,054 feet high, and it boasts some of the most spectacular scenery all the way up and all the way down to Applecross. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's very windy and it's very steep. It translates as the pass of the castle, as it was used as a drover's road. This is the beautiful village of Applecross. Well, the name Applecross is at least 1,300 years old, and it's not actually used locally to name the village. They simply call it the street. Now you can get to the Applecross by going over the Blachnabar or via the stunning coast road. It's an absolute must. The coast road is a stunning drive, and you can see all of the Highland cattle just sitting there in the road. They won't actually move at all for anybody, so that's definitely one to see. The area around Applecross is believed to be one of the earliest settled parts of Scotland. The coastal settlement of Sand, just to the north of Applecross, is the location of a major archaeological site. Monty Hall did a documentary from Sand, Applecross, and as it has a wonderful atmosphere, certainly the impression that you are right at the edge of the world, probably because of its inaccessibility. This is the beautiful village of Shildig, which means Loch of the Herring. It's covered with rocky outcrops and Caledonian pine and is managed by the National Trust for Scotland. It's believed that the trees were planted to provide poles to dry the nets for the local fishermen, and that catches are still landed there today. It has a little village shop, a hotel and a wonderful little place called the Coastal Kitchen. So next is Torredon. It's one of the most glorious villages and one of my favourite places to visit, especially if you're a keen photographer like myself. It's probably about 20 miles from where we live. It's on the shore of Upper Loch Torredon in Westeros, not to be mistaken by Westeros from the Game of Thrones. The mountains are simply breathtaking, and it's got the most fabulous hotel called the Torredon Hotel, which we've been to a couple of times for afternoon tea, and the scones are amazing. So definitely a place to visit. Next up is Plocton, which is located on a sheltered bay of Larcarren, surrounded by a ring of hills. It has a charming seaside setting, and the road follows the bay with a chocolate box row of neatly painted cottages arranged around the curve of a tiny harbour. popular with tourists and yachts bobbing around in the sheltered waters of the bay. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got palm trees, it's got everything. Again, probably one of my favourite places to visit, so a must if you're coming to the Highlands. I've had a few films and TV series filmed here in the Highlands, so here's a selection.